Good morning, Floyd. I was Christian. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Certainly happy Father's Day to everybody there in attendance. Always a great Sunday here in June. And I think that one of the most important aspects of being a father is to instill wisdom in your children at an early age. And I think that a lot of us can take some time to reflect on some of the really key life lessons that our father was able to teach us. And it was one of those kind of enlightening moments that you really needed, and then moving forward in your life, you could almost hear your father telling you that, and it really ended up ringing true. And when a father is able to give his wisdom to a son or a daughter, I think that really is the beginning portions of putting them on the path to living a godly life. And, you know, growing up in the church, obviously being very fortunate to be around the Word and around great people, I was very familiar with the term wisdom when I was much younger, but I always kind of wondered what wisdom was. You know, what's the difference in being smart and being wise? What is the actual definition of wisdom? And I ended up hearing from a pastor one time. He said, wisdom is seeing things through God's point of view, which I thought was a great definition. And when you hear that, if you're going to see things through God's point of view, wisdom is something that you should naturally want more of, and if you have it, you should want to give that to others. Thought some interesting verses in the Bible. Psalms chapter 119 verses 66, it says, "Teach me wisdom and knowledge, because I trust your commands." And I think that a lot of times children are looking to their parents or their father for wisdom. I mean, I can think of times where if I was going through a really tough time, I can even kind of play back a phone conversation I had with my dad and some of the things that he told me, and kind of enlightened me in a moment where I really needed it. So sometimes you need that wise person that has already been through the situation to help out somebody that might be in it. And I think that, you know, me personally, I can think of a lot of things that my dad has taught me over the years that certainly has held up, and you know, I really appreciate being able to learn that lesson at an early age. Another verse in the Bible I thought was very interesting was 1 James verse 5 says, "But if any of you needs wisdom, you should ask God for it. He is generous to everyone and will give you wisdom without criticizing you." I think basically what he's saying here is that, you know, wisdom is something that we should ask God on a daily basis for. God, I want to see life as you see it. I want to see things from your perspective. And I think that the people around us, whether it be friends or coworkers or neighbors or whatnot, I think that if we can speak with wisdom constantly, that's going to be something that people are going to latch onto and want to know more about. When people hear somebody talking and they're making sense, it seems right, it seems like a godly point of view, people are always going to be intrigued by that. So I think that on this Sunday, we can reflect a lot on what our Father here on earth has taught us from a wisdom perspective, and also our Heavenly Father as well. And I think that it's something that we can ask for, being more wise and being able to be a steward to the people around us and show that fatherly love that we've experienced throughout our lives. So as we come to the communion table today, I hope that we can take some time to remember all the things that our Father has taught us here on earth, as well as our Father in heaven, as we honor his sacrifices today.